Hi guys, and welcome back to episode number 3 of Discover the Good Life. You're definitely at the right place at the right time. As always, I do encourage you guys to have paper and pen and take good notes. But if you're listening to this as you're driving along or what have you, just constantly play it in your mind. Maybe go back home and listen to it all over again. So that you do take notes, because it's when you write things down that it makes a difference in your network marketing business. So for those of you who I haven't met before and never heard any of my previous podcasts or YouTube videos, my name's Roger Shahata. I've been involved in the network marketing industry now for over nearly 20 years. I've helped people all over the world become successful in their network marketing company. I am a top 1% earner with the company that I am involved in. To be upfront, I won't be promoting the network marketing company I am involved in, but as I said previously on other episodes, if you do want to know what I am doing, you can definitely search me on Facebook, Instagram, Google, what have you, and you'll find out a lot more about what I do. So what I want to talk to you guys today about is why you're definitely in the right industry, in the network marketing industry, and why this is the best opportunity in the world. Okay, it's the best opportunity you can get involved in. For those of you who don't know my story, I've always been involved in business. Before I got involved in network marketing, I had the 3rd largest wholesaler in paper and cleaning products in Australia. But due to some bad decisions or more an economical crisis more than anything, the US dollar took a dive in the year 2000, and I used to import a lot of things into Australia and sell low-cost items but high volume producing items like toilet paper, tissues, detergents, etc. And unfortunately, due to the US dollar taking a dive, or fortunately in this case, that left me in $1 million debt, and that's how I actually found the network marketing company I'm involved in. After trying to find a job, didn't want the headaches of a traditional business, I decided I needed to look for a business again, but I didn't want the headaches of a traditional business. I came across small advertisements in the newspaper that said work from home, visited a website, attended a presentation, which you probably have a similar presentation in the network marketing company you're involved in. Saw the bigger picture of what this company can do for us. I saw average people making extraordinary income, getting amazing health results with the company we're involved in. And I thought, well, if these people can do it, I can definitely do this. We got involved in our first month of business. We made $2,000 very part-time, and we didn't even know what we were doing. By around the 8th month, we were making over $5,000 a month, still working the business very part-time. I then decided to go full-time. A year later, my wife quit her nursing job, joined me full-time in the business. Today, nearly 20 years later, we've literally traveled the world with the company. We've been on paid vacations every single year with the company. Have a lifestyle that most people dream about, the investment properties, prestigious cars, but more importantly for me is the time freedom to raise my twins that are only 6 years old. I play golf nearly every single day. Just having that freedom to do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want, wherever you want, without having to worry about where your next paycheck is going to come from. And that's what's so amazing with the industry we're involved in, guys. So again, I do encourage you to take good notes. So why is network marketing the best opportunity on the planet for the average person? And I want you to write this down. It's the average person's best chance to make extraordinary income. Okay, so people have this mindset of they have to get paid by the hour. Okay, and I was listening to one of my mentors earlier this morning, Mr. Jim Rohn, who I've had the personal experience of being close up with Mr. Jim Rohn on several occasions. He was part of the network marketing company we were involved in. He used to mentor us, he used to guide us, he used to train us. We used to travel the world and get mentored by him. And I had the privilege of, spending weekends with Mr. Jim Rohn, celebrating birthdays with him, etc. And, Mr. Jim Rohn was saying in the audio that I was listening to today, we get paid for bringing value to the marketplace. Okay, so the first question you really got to ask yourself is, what are you worth? Okay, a lot of people say, I'm worth $20 an hour. And Mr. Jim Rohn said in the audio I was listening to today is, you're not actually worth $20 an hour, because if that were true, then you can stay home and they can send you the check for $20 an hour. Okay, but you get paid for the value you bring to the marketplace. So if you got a $20 an hour job, well, you actually have to go to work to get that $20 an hour. Otherwise, if you were worth that $20 an hour, you can get paid while you're staying at home. And that's where the mindset of network marketing is really different than having a job mentality. And by the way, if you don't know the definition of the word job, it just means just over broke. Okay? Because you really never get ahead by having a job. You never get financially free. Yes, you will pay your bills. Maybe you will have a bit of a lifestyle, but you'll never have financial freedom with a job. Because what will happen is there'll come a time where you can't work, whether it's health reasons, whether it's your age, whatever the reason, maybe the company's doing cutbacks, whatever, and then you have to live off your super or whatever, and you just survive on that. And as I've been involved in network marketing now for nearly 20 years, there's many times where when I'm traveling around the world and getting into a limousine or a taxi or whatever the case is, and just conversation with the driver, they'll be 60, 65, 70 years old. They can't make income from any other source because they're retired or got fired or whatever the case is, and they don't have that income coming in, so therefore they're still having to work as a driver to keep putting food on the table, paying the bills, getting the family by, etc. And so that is a key point of why we are so lucky to be involved in network marketing, because this is a business. Yes, it doesn't come easy. There is work to be involved, but you do the work for a period of time and you do get paid for the rest of your life, as long as your organization is obviously producing. And if everybody's making money within your organization and everybody's happy, they'll keep doing what's necessary to keep building their network marketing business. So that's key number one. You want to build this financial corral, this financial wall around you and your family that's virtually impenetrable. And if you're doing that, you'll get paid for the rest of your life. You'll have that time freedom. You know what's possible because you're probably already seeing it in the network marketing company that you're involved in. So this is an opportunity really for anybody to, change their life. So how do you become successful in the network marketing you're involved in? It's really simple. Number one, you got to be a willing student. You got to be willing to learn. You got to be willing to attend some trainings, develop some skills, get all the tools necessary under your belt to become successful with your network marketing company. It's just like anything. In the beginning, it's a bit like an apprenticeship when you get involved in your network marketing company. You've probably never been involved in another one. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to do it. You don't know how to talk to people. You may be shy of talking to people or embarrassed or not confident enough to talk to other people. But as time progresses, you do develop the skills, you develop the languaging, you develop the wording, you develop what to say, how to say, when to say it, when is the right time to approach the people with the opportunity or the product or service that you do provide. These are all skills that you develop over a period of time. Some people develop them very quickly in the network marketing industry and make substantial amount of money within their first year of business. And some people even become a top earner in their company within the first year that they get involved. For others, it might take a little bit longer. They might be a bit negative in the beginning towards what they are doing, or getting some negativity from the marketplace or family and friends that's actually slowing them down. And if they're not making money fairly quickly, they get the stress of, is this actually going to work? Is it going to work for me? Maybe my family and friends are right. Maybe I shouldn't do this business. Sometimes they call it a pyramid scheme. And in actual fact, network marketing is not a pyramid if you provide a product and service. The only time it's a pyramid is if there is no product or service to provide. Okay, it's just basically people recruiting people and exchanging money, but there's no product involved in it. So, that's the difference between network marketing and a pyramid scheme. But also the difference between network marketing and a job mentality is, the CEO of a company always makes the most money in a job. Okay, whereas network marketing, the person who brought you into the business, you can actually excel and exceed this person financially, personal development wise, lifestyle, freedom, all that kind of stuff, depending on if you're prepared to work harder than that individual. The beautiful thing about network marketing is a few things, and I want you to take down notes of this. The first one is obviously you are your own CEO of your company. You are the director, proprietor, CEO, chief executive officer, your COO, financial officer, all that kind of stuff, CFO, all that kind of stuff for your network marketing business. So you are responsible for everything that happens in your network marketing business. The amazing thing is you do have mentors, sponsors, leadership that will train you, educate you, help you to become successful in your network marketing business. So benefit number one is being your own boss. Benefit number two is, you will get all the training, mentoring, support system structure to become successful in your network marketing. If you are a willing student, so that's a key word, if you are a willing student, if you are willing to attend some trainings, if you are willing to be a good listener, a good student, work with your mentor sponsor, if you are willing to do the work. A lot of people have this mindset that because they're their own boss, that they can come and go as they please in the very beginning of their network marketing business. I'm my own boss, I can work my own hours. Yeah, great. But if you don't have the disciplines necessary in the beginning, then you will fall into the trap of the job mentality, okay? Where you are not getting paid for the hours that you think or supposed to be working your network marketing business. So really important in the beginning that you become the good student, you become that willing student, you're willing to work, you're willing to put every possible hour that you can into your business till you develop your business and are making pretty decent income to maybe decide to go full-time or cut back hours at your previous job or your current job, or have a bit more time for yourself to do what you want. So step number one is you're your own boss. Step number two is obviously that training and education, which is really, really important. A lot of people get involved in network marketing, saying, well, I'm learning all this training and stuff, but they're not actually implementing what they're learning. And if you're not implementing what you're learning, then you're not going to move forward in your network marketing business. From the very beginning, I was a great student. Always sat at the front of the seminars and always first one there and helping with event setup and all that kind of stuff. And these are all necessary tools to become a leader in your organization of your network marketing company. So you got to lead by example, set up the chairs for the seminars, attend the seminars, take good notes, not only for yourself, but your team members are actually watching you. And, Jim Rohn used to always say, your people do what you do, not what you tell them to do. Okay? So if you're not leading by example and doing what's necessary to build your network marketing business, well, how are other people going to build their network marketing business in your organization? Okay, if you rock up late, if you're not taking notes, if you're not doing the work and the activity, don't expect your people to do it either. Okay, so be that willing student, attend the trainings, meetings, seminars, etc. Okay, number three is willing to do the work, obviously. How many hours are you committing to your business every single day? What are you prepared to do? I think this is the key one. How many people, or new people I should say, how many new people are you talking to every single day about your products or services or your business opportunity? Okay, with the company I'm involved in, we teach people that you want to be talking to at least 10 new people a day about your product or service and 10 new people a day about your business opportunity. If you are not crunching those kind of numbers, can you become successful in network marketing? Absolutely you can, but it's just going to take you a lot longer to achieve what you want to achieve when you can do it in a shorter period of time. So you've got to be always thinking, how can I expose the product or the business opportunity to a majority of people in a shorter period of time? It's a bit like waxing. I'll use the waxing analogy, okay? If you're waxing, especially females, I feel for you, but, if you put wax or even a piece of tape on the hairs on your arm and you rip it off slowly, it's really, really painful. But if you just go, rip that damn thing off your arm really quickly, well, guess what happens? The pain is there for a split second. And it's the same thing in network marketing. If you're only talking to a small amount of people on a daily basis, it's going to feel like it's really painful for you to build your network marketing business. It's better for you to rip that band-aid or rip that tape off your arm really, really quickly and get the pain over and done with and enjoy the rest of the time that you are actually doing this business. So be a willing student, be the CEO of your company, be willing to work your business. The fourth thing that I really encourage you to do is get rid of all negativity, okay? Again, as I mentioned, I've been involved for 20 years nearly in network marketing, and a couple of things I've actually cut out of my life is number one is listening to the news. Okay, if you want negativity, that's where you go to listen to negativity. You watch the news, you listen to the news, and that's something I decided 20 years ago to get rid of. And why? Because when you're watching the news and you're listening and feeling the emotions from all this negativity from the news, you carry that on board within yourself, even if it's got nothing to do with you. And, we've faced, tough times in the last couple of years with the pandemic that's happened worldwide with COVID, and everybody's going through it. But one thing I decided to do is not make it part of my life. It's not something I need to stress about. Unless I actually catch it or someone in the family catches it, then I sort of need to know what's happening with that individual. But I don't need to stress myself with the actual virus, because there's top doctors around the world working on solutions for this. I don't need to know how many people have died from it today or how many cases there are today. That's just all negative news. And if you're constantly listening to that on a daily basis, you are actually going to attract that negativity within your business. They always say bad news comes in 3. And if you're constantly listening to bad news, whether it's watching the news, reading the newspaper, sometimes even on social media while scrolling through Facebook, we all come across something negative. And the best thing is just to scroll right on past it. That is the best advice I can give you with negativity. Instead, why not use that time to develop yourself and work harder on yourself? Mr. Jim Rohn used to always say to me, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Okay? And when I first got involved in network marketing, because I was in such a bad financial situation, I would be listening to Mr. Jim Rohn in my headset. Back then, we used to do flyers in letterboxes, and I would be listening to him over and over and over and over again, that all I was feeding my brain is this positive focus, this positive attitude, that you put your head on the pillow at night and you're at serenity. There's just nothing dragging you down. There's no heavy weight from what's happening on the planet dragging you down, and all this negativity affecting you psychologically and mentally into your network marketing business. And what you feel and what you are going through on a daily basis is how you actually respond to the marketplace. So when you're really, really positive and you're energetic and you're excited and you've got, just feeling so fantastic, people want to be around positive people. They don't want to be around negative people. So, which brings me to the next point. You want to be getting rid of all that negativity, but also the negative people that you hang around with. Now, this is a really hard one for most people. And the reason most people struggle with this is sometimes those negative people are your best friends. Okay? And I decided 20 years ago, well, for things to change for me, I had to change. For things to get better, I had to become better. And again, I'm going to quote Mr. Jim Rohn because, I'm fortunate enough to having been mentored by him. He said, your income is determined by the average of income of your 5 best friends. So your income is determined by the average income of your 5 best friends. So if your 5 best friends are earning, let's say $50,000 a year as an average income, well, you can't expect to exceed their income if you're hanging around these type of people. The only way you exceed making $50,000 a year income is to hang around with people who are making $100, $200, $300, $500,000 a year, so that you can become like those people. And again, I was fortunate enough when I got involved in the network marketing company that I'm involved in, my mentor used to grab me by the hand at the very big corporate events and say, come and meet some of the top 1% earners in this company. And he'd introduce me to this person that might be from Indonesia or the Philippines or Malaysia or whichever country these top 1% earners were from, and introduce me and get me rubbing shoulders, which is really key, getting me rubbing shoulders with these top 1% income earners, so that I became their friends, so that I had developed relationships with these people, so that I can learn their skills, learn their secrets, learn their tips, learn what they're actually doing in their network marketing company, so that one day I would become a top 1% earner. And that's how I became a top 1% earner with my company. So, constantly working on yourself, personal development every single day. Okay, now a lot of network marketers, they do personal development, but they do it once a week or once a year or once a month or whatever the case might be. If you're not doing it daily, you're not going to develop your business. Personal development is like brushing your teeth or having a shower. If you don't brush your teeth or don't have a shower, eventually either your breath or your body is going to stink. And it's the same thing with your brain. If you're not doing personal development daily, well, guess what happens? Your brain just starts attracting and listening to and getting all the negativity and, getting affected by things happening in other people's lives or anything negative that might happen in your life. You lose a family member or whatever. But personal development teaches you how to handle those situations a lot better so that you can become a better person. So personal development is really, really key to success in your network marketing company. Okay. The next step, I don't know what step I'm up to, but the next step and focus that you really want to have is developing your organization. And how you develop your organization will determine the income that you will potentially make from your network marketing company. Okay, so there's actually 3 phases that you're going to go through when building your network marketing. And if you're brand new to network marketing, congratulations to you. But the first step is one of the most riskiest, I should say, even if I wonder if that's even a word. The riskiest step is when you first get involved, because you have this job mentality, get paid by the hour. You probably get paid $15, $20 an hour in your current job or whatever the case might be. And you think to yourself, okay, $15, $20 an hour, that's what I'm worth. And Jim Rohn, I was listening to Jim Rohn today, and he said, you get paid for the value you bring to the marketplace. You are actually not worth $20 an hour, which is what your job is actually paying you. Because if you were worth $20 an hour, well, you wouldn't have to go to work and they can just send you the check for $20 an hour. You actually get paid for the market value, the value you bring to the marketplace. Okay, so it's how much value are you bringing to the marketplace that determines your income. So, a lot of us, when we get involved, especially if you come from the job mentality, you've got this mindset, well, if I'm not getting paid $20 an hour, this is not worth it. And that's phase number 1. Phase number 1 in your network marketing business is you don't get paid what you're worth. I want you to write that down. This is not worth it stage. You'll be putting all this time, this effort, this focus into your network marketing business, and the first 30, 60, maybe even 90 days, it's really not paying for itself. You're putting this time and effort, but the income is very minimal. If you're continuously doing what's necessary, doing the job, doing the work, talking to new people every single day, and in our company we teach people to talk to 10 new people a day about the product or service, 10 new people a day about the business opportunity. If you're continuously doing that on a daily basis in your business, it's just a matter of time before it grows. So the first phase is that it's not worth it stage. The second stage is this is worth it. You're starting to get some momentum in your business, you're getting results, you're getting customers, you're getting team members in your organization, your team members are getting customers and they're getting team members, and your whole duplication of your system is starting to develop and work. And this is where it's the worth it stage, because now you're starting to make as much money part-time as your full-time job. So, you've got a full-time job, all of a sudden you're making this side income from your network marketing business, and you're making just as much money part-time as your full-time job. Now, at this stage, you shouldn't really be thinking about quitting your job, okay? At this stage, you should keep that momentum going, keep your foot on the pedal, keep talking to more people about the products and opportunity to keep developing your business opportunity. And as you keep doing that, then you get to the third stage in your network marketing business, is the more than worth it stage. Okay, I'm getting paid much more than I think I'm worth. Okay, this is a great stage. It's when you get to this position, you're obviously getting close to or already a top 1% earner within your network marketing company, and you get paid this amazing income every single month as long as your organization is producing for the work that you've done previously. Okay, and this is what we're all working towards in network marketing. And again, this is what makes it the best opportunity on the planet, because where else can you build a royalty income that pays you for the rest of your life? There's actually only 5 industries in the world that earn a royalty income, if you want to note these down. Number 1 is the book industry. Anybody who's an author, the lady who wrote Harry Potter, I don't know who the author is because I don't read Harry Potter, but when that book gets sold in the marketplace, she earns a royalty income. She's done the hard work once, wrote the book, put it in the marketplace, and then those who buy and enjoy it tell others, and therefore the books keep selling, and she earns a royalty income every single month. So the book industry. The second one is the music industry. I'm from the 70s, so you got people like Michael Jackson and a little bit of Elvis in me, all those kind of things. I don't know who it is today, who the famous singers are, so I do apologize for that. But, they wrote the song once, people keep playing the songs on the radio, keep buying the CDs, download the audios, whatever, and that songwriter keeps getting a royalty income for that. The third industry is the movie industry. Okay, famous actors, actresses, screenwriters, anybody in the movie industry, they also earn a royalty income. The fourth person or individuals or whatever you want to call them that earn royalties is the king and the queen, which is actually royalty. Anybody who's a royalty, obviously, they're part of the currency. They're the ones that are part of collecting the taxes and what have you. And a percentage of that always goes to the king, the queen of that country or Commonwealth or whatever it is, the zones, however you want to call it. They earn royalties. So it's pretty cool, because the fifth industry is the market that we're involved in, which is the network marketing industry. So we're up there with the king and the queen, which is really excited. We earn royalty income. We've done the work. We worked hard for a period of time, developed an amazing organization that keeps producing, and as they keep producing, you keep making money for the rest of your life. So this is why network marketing, guys, is definitely, the average person's best chance to become financially free. It doesn't matter your background, doesn't matter your education, doesn't matter your color, doesn't matter your race. Network marketing really is for everybody who's really wanting to make a change for the better, for their families, for their lives, for their situation. But, money is only part of it. The person you become is actually more important than the money you make, because once you've developed these skills, once you become that person to make that kind of income, then it just gets easier as time progresses. It's just like riding a bike. You ride the bike, in the beginning, you fall down, you get some scratches, you scar yourself, you jump back on the bike, you get better, eventually you get the handle of it, and you become really good at riding a bike. And it's no different with anything in life. Unfortunately, the biggest mistake a lot of people do is they say, oh, I'll see how I go for 3 months or 6 months or 1 year. This is a business, and I want you to write this down. This business is an until business. Until you get better, until you reach the top of your company. There is no limit until you're making X amount of income that you want to make per month or per year with your company. Until you build a massive organization, until you change more people's lives. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better for you, you definitely have to become better. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this presentation. As I said, this episode number 3. We are going to be sharing with you so much information over the coming weeks. I'm constantly going to be posting up new episodes all the time, different topics. So keep listening, keep advancing yourself, keep educating yourself. If you want to hear more of my my recordings on how I developed an unbelievable business, visit discoverthegoodlife.com. That's my website. I have a ton of information for network marketers there on how to build your business. Obviously, go onto YouTube, subscribe to me if you haven't already, listen to my podcast, etc., because I will be sharing more and more information, because we are network marketing network marketing professionals, and that's what we want to share with the world, that this is what we can do and how we can change people's lives all over the world. So see you next time. Have a great day. Bye for now.